Peterson with the third period takedown wins it 4-1 and gives Rutgers the 3-0 lead. Braeden Davis and Dylan Shawver shake hands, and we're underway here at 1:33. Davis with that taped right knee, tying up here with Shawver, the returning All-American. Took 7th for Rutgers at the NCAA tournament last year after winning the Big Ten title. Battle of Big Ten champions here. Braeden Davis won the Big Ten title at 125 last season. Shawver here at 133. Both wrestlers circling to the right, trying to get in on the head of one another. Davis right in the center of the mat, continuing to circle to the right. Taped right wrist here for Shawver, who taps at the head of Davis. Both wrestlers battling here now in the center of the mat. Davis continuing to circle to the right. Shawver, a two-time NCAA qualifier, fifth-year senior out of Lorain, Ohio, and Elyria High School, where he was a three-time placer. Probably would have been a four-time placer and maybe a champion, but they did not have the tournament in 2020 because of COVID. So he was runner-up as a junior, third as a sophomore, and fourth as a freshman at the Ohio State tournament for Elyria. Headgear of Shawver comes undone. He gets it back in place, and we're back at it in the center of the mat. Shawver is ranked 9th in the coaches' rankings. Davis 7th in the coaches' rankings. So coaches' rankings and Intermat agree on both wrestlers. Again, Davis 7, Shawver 9 this week. Davis 6-2, Shawver 14-3 on the season. Davis, of course, a true sophomore from Belleville, Michigan, and Dundee High School, 6-2 on the year, 1-1 in Big Ten duels. Trying to shoot in here on the legs. Can't quite get in. Davis, a four-time Michigan State champion, going 147-6 in his scholastic career. Both wrestlers tying up right in the center of the mat. No score here as they are locked up with 50 seconds left in the opening period. Now they break apart. Davis circling to the right. Davis, a career mark of 28 wins and 6 losses. Shawver's career record stands at 80-29. Shawver tapping at the head, circling to the right. Davis drops to his right knee. And both wrestlers staring each other down now with 25 seconds left in the opening period. Now they start circling to the right. Davis trying to line up an attack. Shawver now shoots in on a good head outside single. He's got the left leg of Davis. Shawver trying to drive through. Davis catches the arm, and he's trying to take Shawver over. Shawver still driving through. He's in deep on that right leg. Davis still fighting him off, up over the shoulders. We'll go to the second period with no score between Davis and Shawver. It'll be Davis deferring his option to the third period. Davis defers. And so it'll be Shawver taking bottom to start the second. With no score here at 1:33. Penn State trailing the dual meet 3-0 after Dean Peterson's 4-1 decision over Nittany Lion freshman Luke Lillidahl, who suffers his first loss as a collegiate wrestler. Shawver, a little shoulder roll, and Davis stays with him up over that left shoulder. Davis maintaining control here out of the left side. He's got the left leg hooked. Davis with a good tight waist in on the right side. Shawver to a three-point stance. Davis draped in on that left side. Here comes Shawver trying to peel out of there. Davis maintaining control here as they come toward the near edge. Davis trying to trip him back to the mat. They'll come spinning off the near edge. And we'll go back to the center with 1:29 remaining in period 2. No score here between Penn State true sophomore Braeden Davis and Rutgers fifth-year senior returning All-American Dylan Shawver. Shawver trying to work his way up here as Davis with a good tight waist up under the left arm, trying to drive forward here. Reaches across for that far shoulder. Pulling in here, Shawver working up off of his right knee here. Davis still driving forward here. Shawver still on his knees. Davis working the riding time up over 55 seconds. Another roll by Shawver, and he catches a leg here, and Davis gets the leg free and pops back behind. Shawver with another roll, and Davis maintains control here. As Shawver now gets to his left foot and hands. Davis now draped in on the left side. Shawver on his feet. Shawver trying to peel out of there. Shawver can't get away. Now we get a stall warning issued against Davis. Davis trying to bring him to the mat here as they work toward and now off the upper right edge of the mat. 1:30 in riding time advantage for Braeden Davis in this scoreless bout. 29.2 seconds left in the second period. Shawver set underneath. On the left elbow is Davis. Shawver with another shoulder roll. Davis stays right with him in a crab ride now. And he comes up under the shoulder and nearly turns Shawver. Shawver gets back to his knees. Davis out on the left side. Here comes Shawver to his feet. Davis trying to trip him back to the mat with 12 seconds left. Shawver trying to get away. Davis trying to hike him up in the air. Shawver working for hand control. We get the stall warning issued against Davis. Davis drives him off the right edge of the mat. We do get the point for Shawver on the second stall call against Braeden Davis. Cal Sanderson telling Davis he gave up the one. You got to make sure you ride out these final 2 seconds here. And Davis will set up on the left elbow, and he will ride out the final 2 seconds. We go to the third. Davis trails 1-0. Braeden Davis will have the choice to begin the third and will take the bottom position. Davis is set underneath. Battle of Big Ten champions here from a year ago. Here comes Davis to a seated position. Shawver driving in on the shoulders. Davis working for hand control while seated, and he's out. He turns in. He grabs the left leg. He's trying to drive through here. Shawver gets his hips out of there and gives up just the escape. It's a 1-1 bout. We have 1:35 left to wrestle here in the third. Davis and Shawver squaring off now, right in the center of the mat. Both wrestlers right in the center. Trying to shoot in is Shawver, and a nice sprawl there by Davis. Ear to ear they go. Now they break apart. Davis starts circling slightly to the right. Both wrestlers in the center. Now Davis shoots in. Head inside single on the right leg. He picks up on that right leg of Shawver. Shawver up under the right arm here of Davis with kind of a weak underhook. And now Davis drops him to a seated position. Davis trying to drive through. Shawver now gets the left leg back and is doing a split. Davis trying to step behind here. He puts the right ankle on the shelf on his right thigh. Driving through. Davis in very good position. Can he finish it? He settles in, and now Shawver reaches through and grabs an ankle of Davis, and he's trying to come out the back door. Here comes Shawver trying to get a counter. We get it potentially dangerous. Stopping the action with 3.8 seconds left. We're still tied 1-1. Both wrestlers on the restart, circling to the right, and we will head to sudden victory here at it is Braeden Davis winning it on 1:40 in riding time. That 1:40 in riding time is the difference. Braeden Davis with the 2-1 decision.